step right up. This is so crazy. If you had a feeling that something was hitting the fan, not for you, but for some others, that came against you relentlessly, if you had a feeling, you are never wrong. You are never wrong. And if you've been looking for some type of confirmation because you're like, I know something is going down over there. It is going down. I don't have any real proof that it's going down, but I know something is happening. Well, sit down, grab a snack, because the karma is hitting. I'm going to do a little digging and I will get into my channeled message, but you have a feeling that it's going all the way left. I got the proof that it is, that you were right. If you've been looking for a sign, the sign is here. People around you are in for a very rude awakening because you're about to pop up on some people. Their karma is unfolding. And now it's safe for you to pop up as you please. So if you have been not going around certain family members or certain situations or obligations because of things that you were trying to heal, your hard reset is here. It's about to go down and everybody is grabbing their popcorn because people are finding out what other people were trying to hide about you. These people were trying to hide you. Like, oh no, you don't need to worry about them. You don't need to know who they are. And now people are finding out who you are because people are telling them. They are getting a spiritual whooping. They're getting their butt whooped and they don't like it. And it's about to be very public for some reason. You are being vindicated in front of all of these people. And not only that, all of these two-faced people that are ugly on the inside, you're not taking their side. You don't care if they change their mind about you, but you are shocking people because you have not only ascended, you're here to prove a bunch of people wrong. Whoever these enemies are, they wanted people to believe that you went into hiding, that you were just so awful that you went into hiding, and it made them relieved because they don't like competing with you. They don't like having to step their game up. And I mean all the way up. And even then, they're not even close. You wouldn't touch this person with a 10-foot pole because of the things that they have done to you. And Spirit wants you to know they are not only getting their butt whooped, but their relationships are getting whooped. Their money is getting whooped. I'm here to whoop that trick. This person has been a little hoe, and the karma is making a lap around the block, and it's going to circle back again and again and again because this karma's been unfolding for a couple of years. Skirt. If you had a feeling in the last 12 to 24 hours, and oh my gosh, I think it's going down, they did all of this to me, what is really happening? Like, you don't have any proof though that you know something is going down with them, because maybe some of the narcissists that you've dealt with in your life as you've been on this journey of self-improving, you're like, I feel like they're getting their karma, but I'm not exactly sure. And you ain't never been so intrigued that something has to be taking place. So you've been doing the right thing by going zero contact, breaking up with them, divorcing them, not talking to them, cutting them off completely. You have done right by doing that. But I'm going to go over the confirmation that you are never wrong. You were accurately, like, spot on. This person that you've been dealing with, oh my gosh. I was hearing this song, Ain't Nothing But a Hoochie Mama. Hood rat, hoochie mama. So this person could have cheated on you. They could have been a best friend that was like men focused or women focused, and so they were always leaving you hanging. This could have been a family member that backstabbed or betrayed you. I know you will let me know in the comments who the frick this is, because they check your social media before their feet hit the ground. before they take care of their kids, before they do the things. They check your social media. And if you've had them blocked or they've had you blocked, they check your profile picture on their block list. I got that so specifically. So if you thought there's no way for them to check up on me, they're looking for the block list photos, the profile picture, and the bio. I cannot. They check your social media before their feet, the heat is on, before their feet hit the ground, before they take care of themselves, before they take care of anybody. They check to monitor, okay? These people have been monitoring you to no end. So for some reason, you need to know the tea on what has been unfolding because you had a feeling that something big is happening. Now remember, you're the seer, hello, but I am also your messenger to give you that fairy godmother, I can't even get out the words, fairy godmother confirmation that yeah. It's about to get real. I don't know who this hoochie mama is, but they are very promiscuous and they're a chaos agent. So, and it's giving homewrecker. But yeah, that is the song I heard. Ain't Nothing But a Hoochie Mama. And then I heard some Megan Thee Stallion. So you guys let me know in the comments. But the cat is out of the bag about something that these people did to you. So there's two cats that are running around. There is a cat that is out of the bag about who you really are. Because these people were really trying to portray you as somebody else. The cat is out of the bag that you are not who these people try to portray you as. And then the cat is out of the bag that these people found out that these others were lying, attacking you, doing spell work, going behind the scenes, doing really weird things. The cat is out of the bag that they have this much hate for you. The cat is also out of the bag that whatever shady stuff's been going on in their own relationships, I have so much tea, I don't even know where to start. Their whole life has been getting turned upside down in the last 1 to 2 years. They have been glowing down, you have been glowing up. Their plans have been continuously backfiring. They made a deal with the devil. And the devil, I feel like, doesn't even want anything to do with them because they can't get anything done. They can't do anything right. Like when you get recruited by the devil and you get fired, they get reprimanded by everyone. When they used to be the one that would reprimand people. Excuse me, microphone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this person is a control freak. They're a micromanager. They're a helicopter. They have to be in control or they lose their mind. One thing that they could not control is your behavior, people's attention for you. They could not control your reputation. And if you haven't been around them and you've been zero contact, they've been actually relieved because when you come through, they have to step their freaking game up. And however many years or months they used to have to do that, they're so relieved that they can get some of the attention. They really want the attention on themselves, but they try to act like incognito, like, oh, I don't really want the attention, but I want all of the attention. They really think that certain things should always go their way, or that their position in life, which is basic AF, should be a crown on their head. Okay, so this person thinks because they've done certain things like you that they should have a crown, or they've done certain things that you don't have that they should have a crown. But no matter what they do, they're going to be miserable. So you are being applauded in every realm for steering clear of this parasite? You know what I'm saying. Parasitic? I think that's the word. Fool. This fool. Okay? The cat is out of the bag. This person's been monitoring you to no end. Plotting. People know. So if you, back in the day, had to be the person that would tell everybody, like, no, this is what they did to me, I don't F with them at all. At all. You haven't even been around. What I'm gathering is you haven't even been around. So how do these people know that? I don't know. They got a file, a book, a diary, a voice memo, a picture. I don't freaking know what they got. But the cat is out of the bag. Or, channel message. This person could be someone that always fights with their family. And their family keeps the dirt to the side for a rainy day. So when this person crosses them, they sling the dirt everywhere. Like, oh, remember when you did what and such to collective? They're airing it out. The cat is out of the bag. Their siblings have betrayed them. Their parents have betrayed them. Their children have Spirit is saying their investments. Every person that they have invested in ever is betraying them right now. So that is how the cat is out of the bag. Because somebody could be asking, because you could be family with this person or in-laws, and they're like, hey, why does so-and-so never come around? And they're like, oh, I don't know, because they're awful, they're disgusting, oh my gosh, they did all these things to me, that's why they never come around. Roll the tape. Roll it back. Because the siblings, the parents, the children, they're telling on them. Like, no, collective doesn't come around because you did this, and that. And now that they're hearing it from more than one person, these people that they're holding on to codependently for dear life to control are out running amok. The people that they invested in are defying them. It was very clear that you guys needed this message because you got a download or a notification of some kind from your angels, from your ancestors, that their life is going to crap, that karma is doing its job, that your ancestors do not play about you, and that their karma has been unfolding for a while. It started like 2 to 3 years ago. I think you guys thought maybe it started a year ago, because maybe before that their life looked, kind of on the up and up. But these people, they love a good photo op. Yes, they do. So just because they were fooling people in pictures or announcements does not mean that it was all going according to plan. Their plans are running out of steam. And these have been Spirit saying these have been last-ditch efforts. What you've heard through the grapevine, certain things that have been going on, or family obligations, that has been their last-ditch effort for the last 2 to 3 years. These people did some really atrocious things that I can't even believe they don't even think they would get karma for that. Like, let's start with the things they did to you. Okay? They tried to break up your union. They tried to break up your relationship. They tried to destroy your reputation. They tried to steal from you any type of intellectual property. Like, this person does not step up their game until you are in the room, until you are in the vicinity. So this person doesn't even have an original thought ever because they have to copy you. So what they do is they copy, they imprint it in their mind, and then they try to one-up it. And they just look crazy. And you don't miss being on this hamster wheel, but this person has caused a lot of betrayal in your life. They have said a lot of disgusting things. This is the type of person that would tap dance on somebody's grave. This is the type of person that would throw a fit at a funeral. This person causes many scenes. I'm getting something also about addiction. They are hiding an addiction or a vice or some type of substance that they're using. This person has become extremely lazy. A lot of this has to do with you not being around. They love trying to siphon what you got going on, and now, like, you wouldn't give them the time of day, family or not, in-laws or not, however they're tied to you, because it feels like a karmic contract, like you ripped it up a long time ago, even though you might have to see them every once in a while, but you've avoided it thus far. So I have this person is checking your social media like a freaking lunatic. I feel like because they are worried that you have found out, or that you will be able to, as the seer, sniff out the fact that their life is falling apart. Like their person's leaving them or cheating on them. Like, again, every person that they've ever invested in is either ratting them out, extorting them, lying to them, and just basically doing all the things that they've been doing for like a decade. So I am going to be doing a message on Patreon. What is their karma for hurting you? And it will be personal to you and your situation. Okay, so that will be an extended if you need that. Patreon link is in the description box. It's only $11.11 a month to join, and all the messages are ad-free. But anyways, these people, they wake up pissed. They're so miserable. Okay, I'm going over my little notes here. You got people going nuts because they're getting a spiritual ass whooping. And people are really shocked right now about how you handle this person. They're shocked at who you really are because this person was trying to hide that. This is like a mother trying to hide like that you're their child. They're like, oh, that child, like it's giving Cinderella. Everyone's invited to the ball, but not collective. So they're trying to act like, oh yeah, them. Oh yeah, them. But the whole time they were trying to hide you. And this could be in many different aspects. This could be sister-in-law, brother-in-law, cousin, sister, brother, mother, father, whoever this is. They have tried to hide your existence from the newer people in their lives. And now they're finding out. So they think it's mad weird. Like, why are you hiding a whole person? That's weird. And then, why don't they come around? That's weird. And then, why did you lie about it? That's weird. It's a lot going on. So these people are losing their mind because they're scared that you're going to find out that their whole facade is on some janky stage. They are scared that you're going to find out they've been getting this spiritual ass whooping. And everybody else is shocked. Like, wait, what? Because they're finding out who you really are. So these people are changing their minds about you if they thought they had their minds made up. Spirit is rewarding you for keeping parasitic people like this out of your life that want to feed off of you. Spirit is saying whoever some of these people are, it's too late for them to turn around. Their plans have been in motion for a long time. They wouldn't even be able to get rid of the evidence fast enough. You have freed yourself from these demonic entities, but they would not even be able to get rid of their evidence fast enough and all the people that they plotted with and the deals that they attempted to take. Thinking that they were going to be the one to knock you out of your spiritual rank, to knock you out of your ascension, to knock you up out of your position. And if anything, you have been, it's like, yeah, you've been in hermit mode. They want to make it like you've been hiding. But no, you've been in hermit mode healing. You cut people off for less at this point in your life. And you are 50, like 1,000 times stronger than they ever realized. They ain't seen nothing yet. For some reason, you are supposed to be vindicated in front of these people. I mean, right in front of them. So their siblings betrayed them. Their siblings who were always jealous and meddling, hearing double the trouble, double the smoke. Them being promiscuous, wanting to be the center of attention for all the wrong reasons. Didn't matter if they were in a relationship or not. That karma, like they have a lot of karmic debt that is being repaid throughout their lifetime. It's being repaid right now. Ooh, it's almost like God was waiting for them to get in position to think that they were comfortable in life. God was waiting for them to be in a certain position. God wanted them real comfortable before they got this spiritual ass whooping. And now they're going nuts. because this person always has to be in control. They always have to have everything in a certain way. They're never satisfied. They're never pleased. Their children aren't listening to them. Their family isn't listening to them. Their friends aren't listening to them. They're trying to hide certain things. They're also being outed for the lies that they told on you. They're being outed for how much they have tried to survey you. I'm telling you, when everyone in the room finds out you're a whole weirdo, that's how this person feels right now. Like, oh my gosh, wait. It's like a wicked witch and everyone figuring out like, no, it was you. And they're like, so I'll just be disappearing now. Like, no. So they're being outed for the lies that they told, the rumors that they started to deflect. They are especially being outed for every time they copied you. And it was blatantly obvious. I mean, this person tried to copy milestones, photos, mannerisms, your aesthetic, the way that you speak, the way that, I mean, they're a parasite, okay? They're a whole, like, pawn scum, okay? The lowest of the low. This person's very jealous of the fact that you have resources. They don't know a lot about you right now. And that makes them very uncomfortable because you've been staying hidden. You're in hermit mode. You don't want them to know anything. You want it to appear as if you're not on social media. You're not posting. You want them to think that nothing is going on. But God is putting you in a position to where you don't need to be fearful of having to be in the same room as them, so you don't miss out on family obligations or certain things that are going on, like a graduation or, hopefully not a funeral or a birthday or a wedding. Like, whatever these things are, God wants you to feel comfortable about being able to go there and know that you're safe, because you've gone through so much spiritual warfare, so many attacks. You've gone through a spiritual awakening. You really know how to protect yourself, how to rebuke, cancel, denounce, or return to sender. You really know how to do that. But even then, you choose to do it even safer, which is not letting them have access to you, whether it's on social media or in real time. But yeah, this person's really trying to sort out what is going on in your life. And so maybe certain people have been hiding things that they know about you. So they're really going to be shocked, surprised. This person's going to be really surprised that you not only healed from the 3 of Swords, you healed from the 10 of Swords. They thought you would at least be wounded and moving a little bit slower. Your life is completely different now because you know your purpose. And as the ish is hitting the fan and they're getting their spiritual butt whooped, you are to feel safer. Harley, you are to feel safer because you are being positioned to be this celebrity, to be in the public eye. They're going to fall the frick over. Like, their worst nightmare would be you being famous. Their worst nightmare would be you being well known. They couldn't even stand you being known around a smaller circle of people. They don't want to see you ever get your flowers, people applauding you in mass groups, and that is exactly what's been going on, and they haven't even known anything about it. A lot of you guys are on social media, and they don't even have a clue. They're looking for your personal social media, and you have, like, a bigger social media as your business. This person thought, oh, well, they're not college educated, or they didn't finish school. I don't feel like they did either. But you did a whole 360 with your life. You pulled a whole Uno reverse on your life. So this person is going to be like, wait, what? No matter what they tried to do, you had the tools so they could not destroy your peace. No matter what they did, they could not destroy your peace. Like, they're going to be sick to their stomach when they find out that you weren't just in hermit mode crying. I can't. They think all this time you've just been like licking your wounds in the corner. I can't. You licked your wounds, you cried, you had a whole pity party, you had a meltdown, and you freaking transmuted that. Spirit is saying you are going to be standing on the top of the Wheel of Fortune. Get ready. Get ready. God is putting you in a position to be vindicated in front of these enemies, and you will have it all. Whatever it all could be, you are going to have it. Your ancestors are going to make your enemies assume the position. If you had a feeling that their whole life was falling apart, you were right. And it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning of their life going to crap. So, somebody doesn't see a future with them. They're always going to have problems in their relationships and with love. They're always going to have issues with love and finances. So if they used to be a go-getter before, they have been struggling financially. I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're extremely selfish. They can't get it together. If this person used to be a boss or they used to be in management, like they can't even keep a job right now. This person cannot even keep a job right now. So they wake up mad. They wake up feeling like the world owes them something. And God is going to show these people that you've been building an empire. Oh my gosh, influencer. God is going to show these people that you've been building an empire. Moving in silence. These people think that you've been in hermit mode crying, but you've just been moving in silence. Ugh. Moving in silence ain't never looked so good. It ain't never looked so good. I can't. So, prepare to also be approved for things that you weren't before. So, you are going to be gaining access to things that you didn't have before. So, there were a lot of people, they thought you were too old to ever become anything. Famous, successful, an entrepreneur. They thought you were too old or too young to have children, have a family, be married, be happily married or together with somebody. They thought you were too old or too young or like too something to have any of these things. And wherever you were not approved for certain things in your life, they're going to be approved, but right in front of their face. Which could make you a little uneasy because you're not doing any of the things that you're doing for them. You're doing the things that you're doing to help people that have been in your position heal. You are helping other people that have also been persecuted, bullied, humiliated, scapegoated. You are helping other people that have been in a similar situation. You're helping them get it up out of the mud. So as uneasy as it might make you feel that some of these rewards are going to be in front of them, it is for a reason. Know that you are divinely favored. This person's just going to try to monitor your reputation while their life is falling apart. They really don't have a clue that your life has shifted in this way. If you were in a union before when you were maybe around them more, they've been hoping and praying that union is fallen to whatever. They could literally hide in their closet and try to do spell work, and even that they fail at. You have tapped into your destiny. God is giving you access to your dream life. Wow. God is giving you access. What is this one? God is giving you access for healing, recovering, and mending, and for trying to forgive this person. That's hard. I'm getting whoever I'm speaking to that is hard for you to do is to try to forgive them. And it's almost like every time you try to forgive them, they do something else that's stupid. So you're like, they've been sending evil eye and repeated bad luck. And you know this. But it doesn't bother you and it doesn't scare you because you have reclaimed your power. You know your worth. They could send everything and have their army behind them because these people, they can't do anything by themselves. Like, I mean that when I say that. Like, they literally cannot do anything. They can't go over here by themselves. Like, they always have to have somebody with them. They always have to have an ally. This is going to be a period of your life where you move unapologetically. And what I mean by that is, don't apologize for the way that God is blessing your life. It is going to make these people very uncomfortable. And so good on you that you only pop up every once in a while. They're not going to be able to handle it. Everyone is going to be staring at you. Okay? You will be known for being an influencer, being of influence. You will be known for being successful. Everything you touch turns to gold. Affirm it below. I have the Midas touch. God is bringing me success. Oh my gosh, viral. This is this person's worst nightmare, that people will know your name. Because think about a family member that's been trying to hide you. No, I don't want them to know their name. You know, again, Cinderella. See, I told you guys, you have permission to pull up on this person. I'm telling you. God is going to bust out the receipts. God is going to bust out the receipts of what this person's been hiding. They wanted you to hide under a rock? I think not. Okay? We have popping off. This person is crazier than a freaking, I don't even know. Cheese is off the cracker, though. This person is going to be in a fit of rage. And their relationships are going south. They're toxic. Wow. The fact that these two came out together. Like, look, this is them. They're trying to hide the fact that they've been trying to drink the pain away. They've been trying to do some janky spell work. Spirit saying the honeymoon phase is over. Y'all figured it out. The honeymoon phase is over. People are figuring out who you are. They're like, wait, it's just like the prince in Cinderella. There's no more maidens in this home. No, it's just us. Trying to make the shoe fit her other two daughters. There's no other maidens in this house. Like, they are figuring it out. They're figuring out that you are the other family member. You're like this missing link. People are going to be feeling shook and stupid. I said what I said. Okay? I said what I said. This person is also going to be outed for being a homewrecker. Messing up other people's marriages, including their own. Don't know who needs to hear that, but I cannot. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that you thought what you thought, or you heard what you heard, or you need a confirmation. We have you are on point, and Spirit wants you to know that you have it going on, especially with your psychic abilities, especially with your intuition, because you got some type of information. Ooh, we'll call it spiritual intel. Okay, you got some type of spiritual intel that the truth, like, no, I knew that they were going to F that up. I knew it was too good to be true. Because something that they had going on, you were like, nah, I don't feel like that's right, or that's going to last. And you were right. You wanted to be wrong because you're trying to forgive this person. But it's just showing they're the same old pony, okay? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach this little hoochie nothing. Okay? You cannot teach this little hoochie nothing. I cannot. So yeah, whatever it was that you were thinking, it could have been a marriage. It could have been a relationship. You're like, there's something about that. It's giving Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. You feel me? Like, people are gonna take sides. And it's toxic. Oh, I'm hearing, don't you know that you're toxic? Yeah. Because she's giving, this person you're dealing with is giving Amber Heard vibes. No, I'm the victim. They're always misspeaking. They're always saying things wrong. I don't even know how to say it. Like, they're not believable because they don't have this humility. They haven't been humbled, but don't worry, God is going to humble them with this ass whooping, this spiritual whooping. And God wanted them to be very comfortable. My life is great, but it's not. And it's being revealed. God said this is just the beginning of this being revealed. And people that knew them or that don't want anything to do with them are scrubbing their social media. What? I guess this is a way of This is a way of retaliating on them. You want to act crazy? You want to cheat? You want to be a whole hoochie? You want to do all these things? All right. I'm not going to let you control my social media because this person wants to control the other person's or other people's social media. Don't post that. They want everything to look perfect and on the up and up. So a way for them to retaliate or stand up for themselves is to scrub their social media, deactivate their social media, delete pictures, archive them, or not give them access and change passwords. What? I can't. So the people that don't want to deal with this, whoever, they're trying to disconnect and regroup. Like, okay, what is going to be my next move? Because it ain't going to be this. It is not going to be this. It's like this person wants to drag people around into some mess and then say, oh my gosh, what do you mean? I love you. Like, the level of gaslighting is unreal. Spirit is saying that they're not looking too great right now. I got this in another message that they're aging. They're aging. These people that came after you. It's kind of like when a wicked witch does not have their abilities, their powers, or their necklace or whatever makes them youthful. When they don't have that anymore, they start aging rapidly. The person that you're dealing with is lazy and aging rapidly. We have third wheel. If they were involved in any third party effery, it is being revealed. Like, people are going to be busting out their own receipts because they don't want to look crazy neither. You've just learned how to deal with this person. So as you're being brought to the center stage, being put in the spotlight, you're getting a lucky break. You are going to be becoming very popular as you burnt these bridges down to the ground. You're like, oh, that bridge? Oh, I burned that. Yes. So you are coming from a place of being energetically grounded. You are not manipulated. You cannot be easily manipulated by this person because you have the upper hand. They don't have leverage anymore. Whatever leverage they used to have, like, God took that away a long time ago. Like, you've learned to temporarily pause when you need to. You know how to reemerge when you're ready. This is what God has taught you, how to reemerge when you're ready, and you're getting there. You're getting ready. So these people that you were dealing with, they have tried to cause affliction, delusion, suffering. I'm hearing access denied, but they tried it. Getting the numbers 86 and 84. they are being brought to a point of no return. It's lights out. It's lights out for your ops. Someone here is getting a home. So it's almost like this home needs to be center stage, or they're going to have to see it. And I know that's not like you, so it might make you uneasy. Like, no, I would never want them to see my home, or I don't think they're going to see it. I just think they're going to hear about it. Like, you're being vindicated. They can't take you down. They can't take you out. They should just have a seat and watch. Because they will never be able to take out a chosen one. Sorry, that was really loud. Like, they're getting called out for the rumors they spread. Checking out other people. They're always trying to one-up people, and then, like, they could have a whole person that they're with and then be scanning for the next person, the next victim. They have grass is greener syndrome. Spirit is saying they take a lot of selfies daily. They're obsessed with themselves. They're conceited. Oh, I'm hearing an airplane. So again, I'm going to be posting an ad-free, extended, like, what is their karma for trying all this mess relentlessly. And that will be posted on Patreon. So again, the link is in the description box. That will be the next message posted. Holy macaroni. So you have a glow up coming in, and it's like, who can beat your PR? Your PR team is angelic. Affirm it below. My PR is angelic. Lawyers, angelic. Protection, angelic. And they are giving you a transformation, a change of image. It reminds me of Johnny Depp, like, going to trial, right? Everybody knows about that trial and how big it was on social media. There was no bigger PR move than him going to trial and getting it aired out that way. You have no bigger PR, lawyer, defense, glam squad than your angelic team, and they are transforming your image and your transportation. Oh, that could be that too. So they're transforming your transportation, your image, and your something else. Like, they're transforming, your reputation. Okay, so they're transforming your reputation, your reputation, your transportation, and your image. Yeah, these people were playing with fire. They had to F around and find out. Well, here we go. Okay, Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know at this time? It's just going to look like you are so waited on, like you are so loved by God, and you are being rewarded for all of the separation and divide. You did your best to heal and just stay on your side as you continue to heal. But guess what? Justice is coming for this wench, this witch, this... Okay, let me just not call names, but you know what I'm saying. Justice is coming. It's coming. They better make room. They better make room in that closet for all the justice that's about to bust through. I can't. Let's see what else is going on. Count your blessings. I feel like you already are, bestie. Count your blessings. I want to know in the comments 2 things that you are extremely grateful for today. Like, I know that you've been going through so much transformation that you're like, I'm a little tired. Sometimes I don't know. But I know there's 2 things that you can think of that you're extremely grateful for. So if you made it this far into the message, drop those in the comments. I'm going to think of 2 things. I'm extremely grateful for the roof over my head and my husband. But I'm also grateful for the divine. I'm grateful for God. Okay. Holy Spirit, what else is going on? Treat your body like the palace it is. This might not be easy to always get it up out of the mud, to always be nice to your body. But I feel like you're going to be working on this more, like, okay, How am I feeling right now? Like gauging your frequency and saying, okay, well, let me go for a walk out in nature. Let me do some breath work. Let me drink some more water. Let me listen to some like 432 hertz. Let me do a spiritual cleanse. You're really into different spiritual cleanses right now that like help keep you grounded and calm. Remember to practice self-love. This person is going to be learning a very valuable lesson, and you don't need somebody else to fix you, because they really think that that's what it is. This person will fix my reputation. This person's going to make me look amazing. They're always putting it into other people. They can't do anything by themselves, and it's really sad. Really sad. Okay, we have the Phoenix. How is that for happily ever after? You are the Phoenix rising, and everyone's going to have a front row seat at watching you rise. The world awaits you. The world awaits you, bestie. You are ascending. You are becoming instantly famous. Overnight success. Okay? A new form of transportation. A new image. A new reputation. Being at the top of the Wheel of Fortune. Oops, let me not shuffle that back in there. Okay. This person's going to have to learn the hard way that it's time for healing and not war. Keep manifesting your every wish, because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning to show you, like, those wishes, those manifestations were not forgotten. And though a lot of people could have been harping on you, like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that with your life? Like, thinking that it was too late for you. It's never too late. It's never too late to turn your life around. It's never too late to ascend. Ever. So, the world needs you. The world needs more people like you. The world needs your ancient wisdom. I love that. So, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. Let me know how this resonates with you. I forgot to pull out stuff from this deck. Okay. I feel like people that are hyper fixated on you and hyper focused on you are grieving the loss of like having access to you. Divine lineage. Your divine lineage is being revealed. The number 6 could be important. Whoa. We have seasons. The seasons are changing. This is going to be a season of growth. This is going to be a season of beauty. And I feel like you're just not going to have to do much to level up. You are divinely protected. You are being shielded. I told you, you have this angelic protection. Like, it's untouchable. But people, they be trying it. And God is going to make them surrender. Okay, I'll take one more. Ooh, we got shine. Stop. Okay, we got shine. Shine on, bestie, shine. Wow. Let me know in the comments. Okay, who the frick is this? What is going on? If you feel comfortable to tell me, like, hey, I got this notification and I just knew there was something hitting the fan on their side of the street. I just knew. You are never wrong. You are never wrong. And just as that, those scales are being balanced, you are going to transform in front of everyone. You are going to shine in front of everyone. There is overnight success on the way. Remember that you guys can check out an extended version on Patreon. A link is below. Thank you guys for all of your love, your support, your beautiful comments, your generous donations. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. And I look forward to talking to you guys in the comments. And I think that's it. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, hype up this video if you resonate. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.